Hey y'all, it's Peyton. I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about what my time with the Lord has kind of looked like lately. I know that for a lot of us, we might have more time right now, we might have a whole lot less time, and it's just kind of we're all in a weird in-between time. But for a little while, I was pretty discouraged about how my time with the Lord was looking different and wanted it to kind of have stayed the same, and was really getting down on myself for the way that things had changed and just that it didn't look the same. But I've started finally getting in a rhythm, and right now my time with the Lord, the sweetest time that we've had has been just going on walks together. And today, when I was taking a walk with God, my kind of rhythm has been to listen to something in one direction, and then on the way back, God and I just talk, whether it's I'm listening to worship music or a podcast or scripture. And today when I was walking, I was listening to Colossians, and the word rooted just stood out to me. And it's spring now and everything is turning green, which I just love. And God just reminded me, it doesn't matter if it looks the same as, someone else's time with me or what it looked like before, but as long as you just remain rooted in my love, that is what matters. And so I just want to encourage y'all to remain rooted in the Lord's love, whatever that looks like, whether that is something new, something different, something a little bit more intense than what it had looked like before, something a little bit simpler and pared back. If it is a sticky note that just says, hey, God is for me, right above your sink. I know I'm doing a whole lot more dishes now that my husband is home full time. Whatever it is, it doesn't, the what doesn't matter. It's more about just the posture of your heart and that you are remaining rooted in the Lord's love. Psalms 1 talks about, how we get to be trees planted by a river, and how being planted by the river is just going to make us green and fruitful and lush like the trees that we see popping up all around us right now in springtime. And so I would just encourage y'all to remain rooted in his love and just stay firmly planted near the river. We know that the word of the Lord is living water, and so if that's your YouVersion app, just the daily verse, or if it's having that verse that you get to go back to on Post-it notes around, or if it's, a longer quiet time in the morning where you're really soaking in scripture, whatever it is, just try not to get so caught up in how it looks right now, because it's going to look different. Everything looks different right now. It's okay if it looks different than it did a month ago, a week ago, yesterday. It doesn't have to be the same. It doesn't have to be what you see other people doing. It can change next week. It can change tomorrow. But what matters is remaining rooted in God's love. And ultimately what he has for us is his best, and his best is him. And so the more that we just stay connected to him, the better we are going to be, because he is what's best for us. So I would just encourage y'all to be thinking about those rhythms that you have with the Lord, and just implementing what is going to be good for your heart and what is going to be good for your time with him and your relationship with him to remain rooted in his love. Have a great day. Bye, y'all.